We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nakes here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2025 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary number 1 through 3, 3-case. Pick your player. Let's go ahead and get started here. New release. I'm excited bringing this back here after a year off. 36 boxes. How was Jay's first break? I haven't watched any yet, but I've been seeing posts all over the place about how loaded it is. The Wall of Platinum. 36 boxes. Here we go. So yeah, drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out, who we're looking for. Emil sent something this morning about different variations. Let me read it real quick. Let's see. He said some variations to note, city variations. I know those. Not a refractor, so have to look for these within the base. And a handful of guys have 1955 that never was checklist. These are also regular base cards, but have the different number on the back. What's up, Ryan? They don't have the city packs like they did in 2023. It was a completely separate pack. So the refractors and X-fractors I'm just going to put to the side for the time being, just so we can keep on moving. Looking for PCA, all right. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Are there any fillers over there? I just cleaned everything. I just need a couple. All right, good luck, everybody. Is it 1 autograph per box? Look for base chrome variations. Is it 1 auto per box or?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there it is.
There are image variations. So Ryan just showed me. So there's
It's like
refractors, but
yeah.
it won't say refractor on the back.
Roki. John Smoltz out of 100. Oh, there's 2 cards there. What is
That's
that?
cool. What is that?
It doesn't look like it. Refractor, X-fractor.
Is that an extract? No.
No, it's not an X-fractor. Those are normal. What is that? Some sort of, it looks like a steel plate almost.
Is it a flip it over?
Oh, it is numbered on the back.
55?
Weird. So
Diamond
those are
etch.
those are numbered on the front. These are numbered on the back.
I don't
55. That's
Can
what
you
threw me
feel
off.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. There is Mark Church. So what were you saying about refractors?
Once you pull another one.
Brooklyn Dodgers. There is James Wood, rookie out of 499 on the
So
top.
Flip that over.
Says refractor.
Yeah, so it won't say refractor.
But
If
it'll
it's
be a
variation.
but it'll be a refractor.
Yep, because
Okay.
it's the base version.
Ty Madden's gonna be our first auto. Tigers. Shota Imanaga. Greg Maddux. There is Ryan Bliss out of 150 Mariners. X-Fractor Rafael Palmeiro. Dale Murphy refractor. Tatis. Thomas Harrington out of 499. PCA refractor. That'll do it for box number 1. All the numbered stuff will get top loaded. Yeah, the Scherzer's cool. Out of 55, Max Scherzer. All my numbering set up. Once I get some more. Who else is hanging out with us for this one? so glad that they brought this product back. The color is just always spectacular. So we had 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered cards and an auto in that box. Hard to beat that. Eddie Murray. There is Noah Cameron out of 499. Lars Nootbaar refractor. And we got a little gold action, gold vibrations at Beltray. It is Aaron Judge there and Mickey Mantle. But then 20 out of 50. Adrian Beltre got a little curve in that one. Beltre for the Rangers. Beltre going to Zunit. Luis Gonzalez. That is Mickey Mantle. Out of 99, Miguel Garcia, Royals. He was the MVP of the World Baseball Classic. There is Jose Ramirez. Manny Machado and blue, Jason Dominguez out of 150. Brendan Donovan and Tyler Soderstrom. He's a hot name lately. Soderstrom on the auto. The one thing about being all the horizontal cards, you can't fit as much up on the showcase, and it's got to be farther away. And then Vladdy Daddy there. So those blues and mini diamond or speckles are out of 150. Is there anything out of the 200s? Yeah, there'll be vibrations, refractor. Ooh, Toxic's got Ohtani. Let's find it. Let's find a monster for you. The vibrations do look cool. I like those parallels. So it looks like they got the vibrations and they brought back the Tollies. Jackie Robinson. There is Luis Garcia Jr. out of 100 Nationals. Adam Jones. Ivan Rodriguez. That is Andres Galarraga out of 199 Expos. Out of 499, Chase Utley for the Phillies. Chase McDermott. Refractor. Mike Trout. And Nolan Ryan there. Darryl Strawberry. So at the end of the break, I'll probably do a front right random just so it's done with. And we have it just in case we don't have duplicates of it. There is Randy Johnson, Jackson Merrill, And Jace Jung going to be our next auto out of 199. The Tigers are coming out. Detroit Tigers, Jace Jung refractor auto. It's a big list. Jace Jung going to Scrampson. And David Morgan. All right. Box number 4. And black refractor is Ryan Helsley. Out of 10. Ryan Helsley. I was going to say the card scratch, but that is face smile auto right there. New York Mets. I'm assuming that's going to be unassigned. You never know. Yep, Mets unassigned going to Tasagi. Out of 10 there. Black refractor. Those pop for sure. Chan Ho Park.
Is this the best product you've ever seen?
The only thing I don't like is that all the cards are horizontal.
Well, just open the cards
so
the other way.
No, what I'm saying is you can't fit as much on the showcase.
Oh.
Takes up too much room.
That's why you gotta make layers.
There's Mickey Mantle. We got Reese Hoskins out of 75. He's got a baby face. Little baby face Hoskins.
Those Tigers autos just look like they flipped them around.
They did. Adrian Beltre.
I still like that Scherzer.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
yeah. There's Yogi Berra. There is Christy Matthews out of 499. Giants. Josh Hader. And orange. Oh, close. Thought it was an Otani. Ha-Sung Kim orange out of 25. 21 out of 25. That's a nice one, though. Los Angeles Dodgers. Ha-Sung Kim going to Bernski. Nice hit there. Goldschmidt. Shea Whitcomb going to be our next auto. Astros. Shea Whitcomb. That is Pedro. Look at that. Expos Pedro. That's a sweet card. And City Connect. Or the City Variation Ichiro. Ichiro on the City Variation. Seattle Mariners. These are cool. Yeah, definitely need to find some Griffey for sure. Ichiro going to Zunit. Newt Bar X Fractor. And Miguel Cabrera. Stuck. Where am I stuck? Nick Kurtz and Dylan Cruz. Nice one there out of 55 on the diamond. What did he say it was called? The Diamond Etch Refractor. Don't give up on this kid yet. Don't give up on this kid yet. Dylan Cruz out of 55. Jackson Chourio refractor. Let's pull, all right. Carlos Nevarez gold out of 50. Red Sox. Pull some Jimmy Rollins, some J-Roll. Christian Walker. He's got an awesome autograph. I've always liked his auto. Nevarez out of 50. And orange Cardinals. Oh, that's sick. Albert Pujols out of 25. Albert Pujols out of 25. The Cardinals going to Hemp Knight. Cam Smith. Pedro, Josh Smith out of 75. See, that one's hard. That one looks like a refractor, but it's actually the rose gold out of 75. Mark Vientos and Blake Dunn base auto. Blake Dunn, Cincinnati Reds. Chris Bassett. 5 boxes down. This will be our halfway through our first case after this box. Getting some awesome colors so far. Now we need to hit a big auto. Lindor and Luis for the White Sox out of 99. I'm digging the vibrations for sure. There's the kid. Let's find a parallel now. Or a auto. Dusty Baker, refractor. Nick Kurtz again. Drew Thorpe out of 499 White Sox. X-Fractor, Logan Evans, Mariners. Riley Green, refractor. And purple, Caden Dana out of 250. Caden Dana, Angels. Who's a redemption, Nader? Who's got redemption autos? That's Sandy Koufax, Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 100. Josh Lowell. The color just looks so good. I'm digging the vibration cards.
Oh,
That's the vibrations.
I like the city.
Yeah, the city, yep. Acuna out of 100. And blue is Caleb Durbin out of 199. Every once in a while, some have the major curve. Hank Aaron. And Gordon Graceful. Base auto there, Cardinals. Like I said, we're hitting good color, but we need to start hitting the autos.
I hadn't seen the orange like wave thing.
The vibrations?
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, vibrations.
That's cool.
Josh Naylor. That is going to be our first half case right there. Like, look at that. That's just from 6 boxes. Everything that needs to get sleeved up. All right. Second half of our first case. Some Roki ink. All right, I'll down for some Roki ink. I think this case is. I think this case is hiding a monster. Like I said, hitting good numbered stuff. What was in Jay's mitt for his first case? Anybody know? Box 7. Orange right out of the bat. That's cool. Justin Morneau out of 25. Justin Morneau. Go Twins. Ohtani to 10. In Jay's break or just in general? Algieri. And Purple Rockies, my favorite parallel. Michael Toglia out of 250. That's my favorite card right there. Purple Rockies cards. There's Tatis. Garrett Cole out of 75 for the Yankees. Hanley, refractor. In Jays, gotcha. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Greg Maddux. There is Duke Snyder out of 99 Dodgers. David Festa. There's a little Roki and Yamamoto. Here we go. How about Juan Soto out of 50? I like it. Soto out of 50 there for the Mets. We're going all parallels up there right now. No autos. Which will change. Chaparro, refractor, and gold. There we go. That's sick. One of the best closers to ever do it. 50 out of 50, Trevor Hoffman. Gold refractor auto. That's sick. Him and Mo. Trevor Hoffman going to John Samuelson. There you go. $15 spot. I think the Fred McGriff. Was it in the box I just did? Or this box? I'll double check. I was going to go through that stuff at the end. I didn't want to go through the backs of every single card right now. Sony Gray. And Sandy Koufax refractor. Ignore? No. Because there are different cards. There's like 55. The 55 ones with it'll be a different card number. I was just going to have the sorters go through it. Oh, the Carroll was a city variation? I know, I forget it. They used to be in packs. I forget to look when I'm in the base cards, I'll be honest. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good catch, Tribeca. I do want to pull those because those are noticeable. But thank you. I appreciate that. Corbin Carroll, city variation. Those are cool. I do forget. I will forget about those when I'm going through the packs. Just looking for that next numbered card. All right. Yogi Berra. There's Key Brian Hayes out of 150 Reds. James Wood out of 99. There we go. There's a nice one. Already had the tops out of 499. Galarraga X-Fractor. Tommy Edman. Purple. Andre Dawson out of 250. Trout. There is Oral Hershiser out of 499. Tony Gwynn refractor. And Nico Cavadas. Nico Cavadas base auto Angels. Yamamoto refractor. Mickey Mantle. There's a little Jimmy Rollins refractor. Manny. Helio Ramos out of 150 Giants. Agustin Ramirez. All right, we got 4 boxes left in case number 1. All right. Orange is Bob Gibson. Sweet one there out of 25. Churio refractor. Lou Brock. Mitch Marner out of 100. Mariners. Greg Maddux, X-Fractor. And that is Christian Walker refractor. Eddie Murray, Chase Petty out of 150 Reds, Mark Vientos refractor, and Gilbert Diaz. Gilbert Diaz there, Diamondbacks. Chris Bassett. Vladimir Guerrero. Dansby Swanson out of 50 on the gold wave for the Cubs. Cam Smith refractor. All right, box 10. Ohtani. O'Neal Cruz out of 499 Pirates. Lars Nootbaar. That is Roy Campanella. And nice, Nick Kurtz out of 199. Kurtz going to Huskies. And Chase McDermott. Chase McDermott base auto there. Orioles. We got Roger Maris. Vladimir Guerrero. Giancarlo Stanton. Richard Fitz out of 150. Red Sox. Luis Gonzalez. Gunnar Henderson, Stephen Kwan out of 99, Guardians. Jose Ramirez. And gold out of 50, Brooks Robinson and Eddie Murray. Little dual gold action there. Like I said, we're gonna run a front back random at the end, no matter what, whether that's both unassigned or not. Then we at least have it done with. In 3-caser, we should get duplicates of all of them, but just in case. Like maybe a black. Is there black vibrations? Yep, I think we got a black vibrations out of 10 here coming up. All right. Lou Brock, Zebulon, Zebby Matthews out of 499, Twins. PCA refractor. Rookie. Tigers is Trey Sweeney. Man, the Tigers all over this stuff today. Trey Sweeney out of 10. So 2 Tiger autos and now a Sweeney out of 10. That's cool, that black vibrations. Going to Hudalote. Hudalote. Out of 10, Trey Sweeney. Warren Spahn. Giancarlo, and oh, there we go. How about the kid out of 75, Ken Griffey Jr. Going to MN Cards. There we go, buddy. Ken Griffey Jr. on the rose gold Tolley. Sorry, platinum Tolley cream / rose gold refractor. Make sure you put that on eBay. Out of 75, that's sweet. What's up, Ozzy? How's it going, buddy? Always down for some Griffey parallels. Cole Ragans. Purple is David Morgan out of 250 Padres. Gunnar Henderson, PCA out of 499. Dalton Varsho and Yuki Matsui on the auto there out of 150. Perfect. That's cool. Well, you can use that to fund them. Yuki on the auto. And Carlton Fisk. One box left in case number 1. Ozzy, what are you up to, buddy? You working today? There you go. Well, let's get some more. Let's get some more PSA 10s for you, buddy. I mean, the color in this case has been tremendous. Autos have been a little on the lower end. Not complaining about any of the autos, of course. Aaron Judge. There's Joe Torre out of 99 Cardinals. And Blake Snell out of 55 on the diamond plate. Our diamond etch. Dusty Baker. Corey out of 99. That is Mickey Mantle out of 499. Adley Rutschman. Last time his product out was he was one of the big rookies. There's Kershaw Refractor. So that's a variation. Kershaw variation there. Riley Green. So it does not have the refractor logo on it. So that is the variation there, Kershaw. Machado. Salvador Perez for the Royals out of 75. Josh Lowell. Vladimir Guerrero. Selvey. Craig Yoho out of 100. Brewers. There's Hank Aaron Refractor. Cool card. And Stuart Baroa. Stuart Baroa out of 99. Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays there. Rookie auto. Going to Z Cards. Billy Wagner, X-Fractor. And City, Rod Carew there for the Angels. That's an awesome looking card. Josh Naylor. And Austin Wells, gold out of 50. And Aaron Nola out of 250. A lot going on at the end of that box. Aaron Nola out of 250. That is going to wrap up case number 1. All right. We got time. We got time. We still got 2 cases. Don't give up on me yet, Toxic. Yes, you can. If you go into, I can show you here in just a second. All right, so you go into the app. If you go to account, personal information, you can set local pickup, and you can pick. You can be Shipment, Blaine, Champlin, or Waupun, Wisconsin. So just go to personal information, set local pickup, and you will click that. You'll get $5 for every spot you pick up. So if you have 5 spots in this break and pick up 5 breaks, you'll get $25 in break credit. Paul Molitor, Hank Aaron, and Maikel Garcia out of 99, green wave for the Royals. Bryson Stott. Roger. There's Logan O'Hoppe. Gold out of 50, gold vibrations. We are local. I'm the Blaine location. But what we do, if you want to pick up at Champlin location, we just send the cards over there every few days or something. I don't know our exact timeline. We just bring the cards to the Champlin store. So it's no different picking up at either. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There is Eduardo Henriquez out of 150 Dodgers. Gaylord Perry. Gil Hodges. And Kyle Stowers out of 499. And Luis Garcia. Did we not have an auto in that one? We didn't. I just missed it. Must have been stuck. My bad. Spencer Steer having a good year this year for the Reds. Spencer Steer. That's why I always like to keep the cards next to me until I'm done. Roger Clemens. Matt Shaw out of 100 Cubbies. Little rookie action there for the Shaw spot. What's up, Huskers? Chase Dolander. Brooks Robinson. Lou Gehrig out of 150 Yankees. X-Fractor Alec Baum. Mike Mussina. Manny. There is Gary Carter out of 499 Expos. Bobby Barrels, Robert Hassel. Might have orange auto here. Purple, Michael Harris out of 150. Braves. Hank Aaron, and oh, this is a steal. Michael Harris out of 55, or Diamond Etch. These are cool. Diamond Etch out of 55. So we should have orange auto here. Derek Lee refractor. And it is Braves. David Justice out of 25. That's cool. David Justice for the Braves. Atlanta. Orange refractor auto. Going to Go Braves. No reds yet. We've had 2 blacks, but no reds, no supers. Getting sore. Jose Altuve, City Connect, Astros. There's Pasquantino. Pesquito, as I like to call him. Jorbit, Vivas Refractor. Shohei Ohtani there. And Derek Jeter. Ooh, that's a good looking card out of 199. Derek Jeter, the captain. The legends like this and the vets out of this stuff, their numbered stuff does so good. Edgar Martinez refractor. Ted Williams. There is Chase Madrath out of 99 White Sox. Bryce Harper, Ha-Sung Kim, Gold Wave to go with that orange. So 2 nice parallels for that spot. Lawrence Butler and Michael McCreevy. Blue auto out of 99. Michael McCreevy, I think he was one of the last guys up. Michael McCreevy, blue wave, or blue something auto. Ha-Seong Kim gold. So we got gold and orange there for that spot. There's a Volpe on the X-Fractor. Edgar Quero. A-Rod. Denzel Clark, gold Tolley out of 50 Athletics. And Trevor Hoffman. 3 down in case number 2. A lot of chrome dust in this case. Platinum, a lot of platinum dust. What's up, John? How's it going, buddy? I have no idea, John. You can probably look at like 2023 platinum autos for Frank Thomas. I would have no idea what the market is right now for this product. Maybe so whatever the 2023 one would be, probably plus some more. Carlos Nevarez out of $4.99 just because this product is so new. You always usually get a premium out of the gate. But yeah, look up. I'm sure you had 2023 autos. Ernie Banks. And Christian Campbell out of 250 Red Sox. Purple Vibrations. That's Casey Stengel. Will Warren out of 75. Luis Refractor. Oops, did I miss something there? Nope. Mookie Betts. There is Craig Biggio out of 100 Astros. Trey Turner. Gotcha. Yeah, so look up 2023 products. See if anything comes up. Otherwise, you can just look up Frank Thomas autos out of 50, add a little bit to it just because, like I said, it's new. Bo Bichette flipped over for no reason. Bryce Harper. Oral Hershiser orange. Nice one there for the Dodgers. Dave Parker. And Daniel Sheeman. Guardians. Dodgers there on the orange. If I had to guess, though, I would probably say it's probably in the $100 range, maybe a little more. I don't know exactly how well he sells out of this stuff. But guys like that usually do pretty well, so it could be worth a little more even. Yeah, that's probably about. I mean, that's probably about the ballpark I'd be in. My guess would be in too. Joe Morgan, Greg Maddux, Zebulon, Zebby Matthews out of 99 Twins. Pitches today for the Twins. Willie Adames. Purple is Ted Williams. There we go. That's sweet. Ted Williams out of 250. Like guys like this, his color out of this stuff does crazy. Roki. We got Cade Horton. Mini Diamonds are Speckle out of 150. These are big time rainbow chasers, and some people like to collect all the out of 149 or all the out of 499s. Tatis. And out of 55, Giancarlo on the diamond etch. Ty Madden refractor. And nice, Johnny Bench auto. Johnny Bench for the Cincinnati Reds. It's got a good autograph. Nice and big. Cincinnati Reds, Johnny Bench going to Jeff Sanders. Johnny Damon. And there's our first red. It is Jake Bloss. Jake Bloss, 3 out of 5 on the red Ray Wave. A red lava. Jake Bloss is going to Z Cards. There you go, Z Cards. Take that. Little red action. So now we just need a super for the break rainbow. Manny Machado and Luis Peralta out of 499. And Dylan Cease. All right, here we go. This is going to be our halfway point here, this box. Not yet, Oz. Not yet. Heartbroken Mets fan. Sorry to hear that. Are there any non-heartbroken Mets fans? Is that such a thing? Tatis, Aaron Judge, Zebulon again. Zebby out of 20 or 75 on the rose gold. Jace Jung, Mickey Mantle, Chase Midroth, gold Tolley out of 50, White Sox, X-Fractor Max Fried, Noah Shanuel, Vladimir Guerrero, Colton Cowser orange, little orange color match there out of 25 for the Orioles. Zebulon. Eddie Murray, Edwin Diaz out of 499 Mets, Hershiser, and redemption. That one snuck up on me. Autograph card refractor parallel Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson on the refractor auto. So what are refractors? I think they're 199, right? Going to Jeff Deeden. There you go, Jeff. Nice hit. Give me 1 second. There's heartbroken Giants fans as well. All right, fair enough. No problem. No Ohtani yet. We're halfway. Just a lot of Ohtani inserts and stuff, but we can do better than that. Need a pack ripper so we can get this done. You don't have to watch me be boring and open packs for you. I was hoping John was listening and would hear that, and then would come rip some packs for us, just to get a couple boxes ahead. My kiddo's last day of school today. I wanted to go pick them up, but I'm going to be late. Red. Another red here inbound. Oops, let me stash these. Seth Lugo. Mark Burley out of 150. Dustin Harris. A-Rod. There is Cy Young out of 499. Red Sox. Jock Peterson. Pirates. Oh, dang it. Give us Paul Skeens. Brian Reynolds, 5 out of 5. Give us Paul Skeens. Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Reynolds is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Such a great player. He doesn't have a spot. Going to DeLucia. 5 out of 5. Or Clemente would have been nice there. Ichiro. Ooh, that's sweet. Babe Ruth out of 99. That'll be a big card. A lot of chrome dust on these. Babe Ruth out of 99. Larry Walker. And Corbin Carroll auto. out of 150. Had the city variation earlier. Corbin Carroll going to Z Cards. Nice hit there. Should we mix up? We'll mix this up. We'll hopefully bring Kurtz back. Lee Smith. We need a new mitt card. We got to really shake things up. Bryce Harper out of 55. Carlos Rondon, Yankees. And Jaden Hill. That's the start of the second half of the break. Come on, looking for a second Griffey. My Culpepper stash? What's the Culpepper stash? What's that mean? I just saw that, Oz. Like Dante Culpepper? Get your roll on? Gunnar Henderson, City Connect. Our city variation. Ryan Bliss out of 250. Seattle Mariners. Luis Peralta. Vladimir Guerrero. There's Shota Imanaga. Rose Gold Mini Diamonds out of 75. Kalen. I guess I don't even know what Kalen has. I don't pay attention. I'm older than him, so he copied me. George Brett. Mookie. There's Paul Molitor out of 499. It's good to see him in a Twins uniform. Grant McCray. Brooks Robinson. Luis Contreras, gold out of 50. Astros. Gold wave. Don Drysdale. Gil Hodges. Hayden Birdsong out of 100 Giants. Hurston Waldrop. And Spencer Schwellenbach. Spencer Schwellenbach base auto there for the Braves. Four left in case two. Framber Valdez, Ivan Rodriguez, Stephen Kwan, blue out of 150. Thomas Harrington, Trout, Spencer Strider, green, wave out of 99 for the Braves. X-Fractor, Luis Contreras. Jackie Robinson. There's Zach Gallen, gold wave out of 50. Jason Kendall, and auto is Nico Cavadas. We had the base auto, now we got the blue out of 99. Nico Cavadas, second auto. At least this one's numbered this time. Ozzy Albies. Roki. Tony Perez, gold out of 50. Second gold of the box. And then John Smoltz. All right, time to switch things up. Switch up the mojo. Matt Shaw, City Variation, Cubs. Nice rookie there. Jackson Jobe, Tatis. There is Hideki Matsui out of 499 Yankees. Mark Burley. Greg Maddux. Mark Burley out of 75. Rose Gold Tolley. Thomas Segis. Jackie Robinson. There's Steve Carlton out of 499 Phillies. Joey Votto. Pudge. Jose Barrios, blue out of 199. Wade Boggs. And our auto is Brooks Lee, rookie for the Twins. Brooks Lee, Minnesota Twins. Two left in case two. like red Tolley. Potential auto spot as well. Not yet, John. Potential red auto, though, coming up. As long as it stays the same. Riley Green, City Variation. Zach Veen, X-Fractor. Thurman Munson. Mickey Mantle. There's Rafaela out of 75 Red Sox. Andre Dawson. Yogi. Trey Turner, orange out of 25 Phillies on the wave.
You gotta get someone else in that mitt.
I know, I just switched it up. I think we got red auto inbound.
Oh,
It's in the auto spot where it's been. Hideo Nomo. Trout. Bryson Stott out of 499 Phillies. Pudge. Looks like a red Tolley auto. Mason Miller, X-Fractor. Fade the auto.
gonna call your shot.
It's going to be a big one. I can feel it. Randy Johnson, we've been faked out with 2 reds so far. Adele Amador out of 99 Rockies. Christian Campbell, Refractor. Marlins.
Connor Norby.
Not ideal. I mean, we'll take it. The Connor Norby spot is winning now.
Better than Valenti Beloso.
Correct. There's definitely worse names. 1 out of 5 for the Marlins. Great hit for that spot. Going to GPK Card World. Not bashing the card. It's a great card. But not what I had in mind. Is it thundering out? It is. So third red. Third red. And it's let us down. All right, last box of case 2. We're due. We are due for a monster. We have been faked out with 3 reds now. And 2 blacks for that matter. I blame that on John, that Marlins. John walks in and we pull his favorite team. Really? I blame John. Everyone blames John except for GPK Card World. Thanks, John. Wade Eckler red. You would, Oz. You would put that juju on us. All right. Last box, case 2. A-Rod, Yogi, Mark Burley out of 199 White Sox. Keep him in the sorting room. Trevor Williams, Manny, Bob Gibson out of 100. Nice one there. I think we had the orange Bob Gibson earlier, so that one's got a couple nice parallels now. Like, cards like these do surprisingly well on guys like that. Christy Matthews. Darryl Strawberry out of 250 for the Mets. Randy Johnson. Gilbert Diaz out of 150. 150 out of 150. That is Matthew Lugo. Uh-oh. Supervisors. 2 supervisors watching now. I got to be on my best behavior. Mickey Mantle. Tyler Locklear out of 499. Chase Petty. And River Ryan going to be our final auto of case 2. $12 boxes left. And I just got a notification. He's back today. Jose Altuve. Altuve out of 99 for the Astros. Back off the IL today. Dustin Harris. Ted Williams. And Corbin Carroll out of 55. Diamond Etch. Corbin Carroll's having a good break. If the player has a helmet on, it's an image variation. All right, I'm gonna go back through it all and figure it out. Denzel Clark. Is that what the telltale sign is? Luis. Well, he's got a helmet on. Are you talking his big photo? You purged MN David Festa in this break. Looks like there is a discrepancy. Why? What do you mean there's a discrepancy, Pastor Jim? What's the... Yeah, the refractors. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I have all the refractors separated. You're talking on the refractors. Gotcha. Well, he doesn't... Well, that one's a variation, but he doesn't... He's a pitcher, though. Ohtani, Josh Jung out of 499. Trey Turner. I know I missed some variations for sure, but I have them all separated. Seiya Suzuki out of 75 for the Cubs. Dave Parker. And there's a little nice one. How about Roki Inc.? The list of who purchased what player doesn't have my username next to Festa. Are you sure you got David Festa? It looks like Kent got David Festa. Oh, there's 2 David Festas. Well, Emil will figure it out. Emil made the list. We'll just have to figure out who purchased it first. Somehow he was purchased twice. So we're just gonna have to go back to. What we'll do is we'll go to PayPal. We're gonna go into PayPal and figure out who checked out first. It both because on my sheet right here it says you both checked them out at 12:24. So we're gonna have to go back to the exact second to figure that one out. So one of you guys, we'll message. I'll message both of you either probably this weekend once we figure it out. Ha-Sung Kim's been up there a long time. Which is weird. I've only ever seen that happen with the closeout. I've never seen it happen in the middle of a break. We did have that issue for a while where someone could close the break out with someone in their card or something. Just every once in a while would happen. But for some reason, the Festa debacle of 2026. The world's over. Roki's been pitching better as of late. Still has some hiccups here and there, but starting to figure it out. Vladimir, Brian Reynolds out of 499. There is Andre Dawson. Mike Mussina. Blue is Leo Jimenez out of 199 Blue Jays. Robert Hassel. Trevor Story out of 250. Mookie Betts out of 100 is going to be Paul O'Neill, Yankees. Ichiro. There's Carlos Beltran out of 499. Derek Lee and orange. Oh, that's sweet. Jackson Chourio out of 25 on the auto. Milwaukee Brewers. Chourio going to our Mustang. I can try. I'll try to get some Roki color with it. I like that bench auto, but it's just a base. And Ian Happ. What do we got? 10 boxes left? There you go. There's Mustang. Right to the PC. Fair enough. And there we go. That's better. Nick Kurtz, gold out of 50. There we go, Huskies. That's a better one. Now let's find an auto with it. Bryson Stott. Out of 75, Logan Ohape. Grant McCray. And Chase Dolander, gold out of 50, rookie for the Rockies. Don Drysdale. See another orange auto here. Bryce Harper and Manny Ramirez out of 25. Man, that one's really curved. Manny Ramirez, orange wave out of 25. And Shea Whitcomb. Shea Whitcomb auto out of 125, or 150, excuse me. Astros. Had a base auto earlier. Shea Whitcomb. Evan Longoria. Manny Machado on the city variation. Purple, Andy Van Slyke, and then Luis Peralta. Jake, are you going to go for all the out of 499s again? Or did you give up on that project? Soto, and nice. That's a sweet one. Harmon Killebrew. That looks like Twins unassigned going to Feldy out of 25. Killebrew, awesome looking card. Teoscar Hernandez. Harmon Killebrew refractor. Duke Snyder. There is Dalton Varsho out of 499. Blue Jays. Killebrew out of 25 for the Twins. I like the old Minnie and Paul logo. Satchel Paige, X-Fractor. Billy Martin. And Caleb Durbin out of 250. Brew Crew. We're going to need a whole case of top loaders for this one. Bob Gibson, DJ Hers out of 75 Nationals, Michael McCreevy, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ke'Bryan Hayes out of 15. Another low-numbered auto. How's he doing? I haven't heard much of him the last year or so. Pittsburgh unassigned. DeLucia. Lindor. That's going to be Max Fried out of 150 Yankees. Marcelo. 8 boxes left. I'm old, Oz. I can yawn. Come on, Superfractor. Mookie Betts. Willie McCovey out of 150 Giants. Luis Garcia. Bryce Harper. There is Brandon Lau out of 499 Rays. Frazier. Allard. And nice. Always been a fan of him. Sweet Angels. California Angels there. Jim Edmonds. He had a sweet swing and was one of the best defensive center fielders I ever watched. Nice hit there for the Edmonds spot. Paul Molitor. And Luis Arise out of 99 Green Wave Padres. X-Fractor Tim Elko. Gaylord Perry Giants. And Jim Edmonds Gold out of 50. Ivan Rodriguez out of 499. Dolander. That's going to bring us to 7 boxes left. on a fumble streak right now. There was a couple really curved refractors, and they were not stacking. Pedro, there's Drew Thorpe out of 99 White Sox. Spencer Bivens, Giants. Stan Musial. It's hailing outside. Andy Van Slyke out of 50 there. Pirates. What to say? It looked. I could hear it for a while. My kids just got out of school. Nico Cavadas. Pee Wee Reese out of 100 is Ernie Clement. Duke Snyder. Pujols. Dave Winfield out of 150. Padres. Daniel Sheenman. And Big Christmas. Jackinsey Noel. Guardians. Jackinsey Noel. 12 minutes east of you? Okay. Gotcha. So it must have already been here then. I could hear something for a while. I can't see outside. Salvador Perez, but I could hear it. And Cade Horton. City variation. Griffin Connie. And that is going to bring us to our final half case. Yeah, they took a year off on the Platinum. Yeah, they skipped, obviously, Jackson Holiday, Jackson Churio, Jackson Merrill, Paul Skeens. None of those guys. So, I mean, essentially, that's his rookie Platinum. I know it's not a rookie card, but it's essentially his only Platinum. So, I mean, that probably will get a premium because of that. Bob Gibson, Anthony Volpe out of 499. Craig Biggio. Stan Musial. Kersey, Deshaun Kersey out of 99. Twins. Eric Sabrowski. And gold, Steven Wilson out of 50 for the Mets. And purple, Barry Zito. One of the nastiest curveballs I ever seen. Barry Zito. Pedro. Caleb Durbin out of 499. Tommy Nance. Pee Wee Reese. There's Lou Bob out of 199. Al Kaline. And Ryan Zimmerman. Blue Tolley out of 99. Nationals. Cool auto. Ryan Zimmerman. Strider. Got 5 left. Otani. There is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of 100 Blue Jays. George Brett. Whitey Ford. Cole Ragans out of 499. Jaden Hill. Orlando Cepeda for the Giants out of 199. Lee Smith. Griffey insert, and nice Judge out of 50. Gold Wave, Larry Walker, and Michael McCreevy. Michael McCreevy, I believe, had a blue auto earlier. McCreevy there. Cardinals. Judge out of 50. Seth Lugo. Getting stiff. Snyder. There's Dusty Baker for the Dodgers out of 199. Edgar Martinez. Juan Soto. Dick Allen out of 499. Phillies. Will Smith. And Bobby Witt and gold, Chris Sale for the Braves out of 50. Jose Canseco. Nolan Ryan. Out of 100 is going to be Andres Chaparro, Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Jack Koshanowicz. I don't know. We'll just call him Jack. Kochanowicz. Kochanowicz. I don't know my Guardians. And that's sweet. Pujols out of 50. Josh Smith. Pujols. Nice one there. Had the Pujols orange earlier. Wisconsin will have some more of this stuff for you guys tonight. What they got left for the afternoon? Looks like 3 left in extended series, 7 left in signature class football. That's jumbo full case. 4 spots left in the next case, full case. Pick your team. 10 left in the drafted teams. 22 left in the Bowman mixer, and then 22 left in signature class football. Drafted teams. Hank Aaron. There's another Griffey out of 199. Jason Kendall. And DJ Hers, Nationals. Framber Valdez. Luis Gil out of 99. Yankees. Justin Steele. And Jackson Holiday out of 5. There's another nice red. Jackson Holiday, 4 out of 5 for the Orioles. We'll take that. He doesn't have any platinum anniversary other than this, so it's going to be a good one. Jackson Holiday going to Dalla Banks. Rhys Hoskins. Mick Abel out of 499. Fred Lynn. 2 boxes left. All right, 2 boxes left. Brooks Robinson. There's Willie Mays out of 75. Nice one there for the Giants. Ivan Rodriguez. And Jordan on the City Variation. Garrett Crochet X-Fractor. Thurman Munson. Nice Willie Mays there out of 75. Out of 25, Dylan Cease. Padres. I think he's leading the league in strikeouts this year. Or he's up there. I know that. Hideo Nomo. Cole Ragans out of 99 Royals. Christian Campbell. And Trey Sweeney. Trey Sweeney. Had the Trey Sweeney out of 10 earlier. Now we got an auto to go with it. Cal Ripken. Hank Aaron. Riley Green, Gold Wave out of 50 Tigers. That is Trevor Williams. 1 box left. Last box mojo here. Appreciate everyone for the great fill on this one. Fun product. It's a big checklist. It's a big checklist, but that also helps with pricing it too for this type of. I think this is a great product for a player break. Just because the checklist is big. So many good names. Emil didn't do anything wrong. Somehow the guys were somehow able to check out the same person twice. No idea how. Glitch. Error. All right, we got Lindor. There's Blake Dunn out of 99. Lawrence Butler. And Tyler Phillips. That's not what we want to end with. Let's get some good color here. Tyler Phillips, base auto. Phillies. Nolan Arenado on the City Variation. George Kirby X-Fractor. Jorbit Vivas. Tyler Glasnow out of 50. Dodgers. Trevor Hoffman. Bobby Witt. Stuart Baroa out of 499 Brewers. Edgar Quero. And Edgar Montero out of 100. Ernie Banks. And Nick Enright going to be our final parallel. I do agree with that. It is always his fault. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you, everyone. A lot of fun. Tall dividers go. Titus cleared everything out of here. Put stuff places, and I don't know where. Give me 1 second. Grab a box. Let's rip. I'm sorry, Toxic. The one nice thing is you will have a bunch of Otani base, a bunch of Otani inserts that will help the cause. But that was brutal. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Variations here. There will be more, but these are just the ones I saw. Arenado, Alvarez, Horton, Machado, Green, Shaw, Henderson, Altuve, Carew, Kershaw, Carroll, and then Ichiro. These are all out of $4.99. Like, look at this. Baroa, Abel, Allen, Ragans, Durbin, Volpe, Rodriguez, Lowell, Varsho, Beltran, Reynolds, Peterson, Locklear, Stout, Carlton, Matsui, Molitor, Young, Diaz, Peralta, Navarez, Carter, Stowers, Rutschman, Armstrong, Matthews, Cruz, Hershiser, Thorpe, Mathewson, Utley, Cameron, Wood, and Harrington. You got a couple personals. Well, that'll be with Kevin in Wisconsin, John. That won't be with me. That won't be personals with me. That'll be with Kevin. All right. To 250, Enright, Zito, Durbin, Slike, Story, Strawberry, Bliss, Williams, Campbell, Harris, Nola, Morgan, Dawson, Toglia, and Dana. Yeah, this is the break recap. Out of 199, Baker, Cepeda, Robert, Jimenez, Burley, Barrios, Jeter, Durbin, and Galarraga. Out of 150, we got Winfield, McCovey, Freed, Diaz, Quan, Burley, Horton, Gehrig, Enriquez, Fitz, Petty, Ramos, Hayes, Dominguez, and Bliss. Out of 100, Montero, Chaparro, Guerrero, Clement, O'Neill, Gibson, Birdsong, Biggio, Shaw, Yoho, Haniger, Acuna, Garcia, and Schmaltz. Yeah, he did. He did get cooked. But like I said earlier, you at least get the base and the inserts. Those will still do decent. So you'll be able to recoup something. Obviously, not all of it, unfortunately. But you'll be like, that's the one thing about him. Everything he has sells. Dunn, Ragans, Gill, Kersley, Thorpe, Arise, Altuve, Amador, Strider, Ruth, Wood, Matthews, Madrath, Garcia, Torrey, Quan, Snyder, Luis, and then Garcia. But yeah, I'm not justifying the break, that's for sure. All right, out of 75, Mays, Hers, Ohape, Suzuki, Rafaela, Burley, Imanaga, Matthews, Warren. That one looks darker than the other ones. Perez, Cole, Smith, and Hoskins. All right, these are golds and the steals. So out of... Yeah, they're apparently the variation dollar banks have the helmets. They're not that rare, but I'm gonna still do a left-right random or a front-back random. They'll be divided equally. So these are golds out of 50 and the diamonds out of 55. Glasnow, Green, Pujols, Sale, Judge, Wilson, Slike, Edmonds, Dolander, Kim, Carroll, Perez, Gallen, Contreras, Rodon, Madrath, Stanton, Clark, Harris, Ohape, Wells, Snell, Robinson, Cruz, Swanson, Soto, Beltre, Navarez, and then Scherzer. So all of that stuff all will get top loaded. All right. All right, orange out of 25. Dylan Cease, Harmon Killebrew, Manny Ramirez, Ha-Seong Kim, Albert Pujols, Trey Turner, Colton Cowser, Oral Hershiser, Bob Gibson, Justin Morneau. Blacks out of 10, Ryan Helsley, Trey Sweeney out of 5, Jake Bloss, and Brian Reynolds. Base autos, Tyler Phillips, Trey Sweeney, DJ Hers, Michael McCreevy, Jackinsey Noel, Jim Edmonds, Johnny Bench, River Ryan, Brooks Lee, Spencer Schwellenbach, Daniel Sheenman, Spencer Strider, Chase McDermott, Gilbert Diaz, Nico Cavadas, Gordon Graceful, Blake Dunn, Tyler Soderstrom, Ty Madden, and Shea Whitcomb. Out of 25, David Justice, Jack, Ryan Zimmerman, Key Brian Hayes, Shea Whitcomb, Corbin Carroll, Nico Cavadas. Out of 199, Jacob Wilson, Michael McCreevy, Stuart Baroa, Yuki Matsui, and Jace Jung. On to our showcase. Roki Sasaki, refractor auto out of 199. Connor Norby, red out of 5 there on the auto. Jackson Holiday out of 5 for the Orioles. We got Griffey out of 75. Griffey out of 199. Trevor Hoffman, gold out of 50. We got Nick Kurtz out of 199. Nick Kurtz out of 50 for the Athletics. And then in the mid, Jackson Churio on the orange. So here we go. All right, I'm going to do a front back random here. Switch you guys over to the desktop. So duplicates will be split. The numbered ones will go to whoever wins. Duplicates will be split evenly. And then, yeah. All right, so dice roll must be 4 or higher. We are going 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going to the front. Going to the front. Front unnumbered and extra duels I got. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always. Thanks so much for the great fill. Enjoy your night with Wisconsin, and I will see you back here on Monday. Thanks, everyone.